All right, here we go. So, what is the very first thing you need to do when you want to be the rock star guitar player? You got to figure out what kind of guitar that you want to get and to start learning to see if you're going to like it. Like this one. So this is the acoustic guitar, as you could hear. And acoustic guitar is the way that I started. I borrowed a guitar when I was around 11 from an aunt, and I just was fooling around, learning the chords, major chords, minor chords. This is a Yamaha. This is probably a 40-year-old guitar that I'm afraid that I actually swapped for a beautiful Fender Telecaster that was off-white, maple neck. Still mad that I got rid of that one. But things change in your musical journey, and sometimes you need to get acoustic guitar. And I still have this one from 40 years ago. With an acoustic guitar, they're a little bit harder on the fingers. So it could be discouraging for the new, rock star wannabe. In addition, if you like to play solos and you want to really start playing like Eric Clapton or whatever, John Mayer, your favorite guitar player, you can see where the fret, where my finger is, that's like about as far as you can get up on the neck to play, okay? And that's the 14th fret. And actually every spot here is considered a fret for all the real newbies, from all the way down here, the first fret to the 12th. So it really limits your ability to play some of the solos that you want to get high notes up the neck. What is another option is a guitar like this. This is a Les Paul from 1970. It actually is a Les Paul Gibson Deluxe, and it's got mini humbucker pickups. It is considered a gold top. This is a vintage guitar, and this is one I used in bands for quite a while, but I haven't played out with it in a while. But it is a guitar like this where you can see the difference. Here's the 12th fret, okay? And it goes all the way up to 22. So you have all this extra room that you're not going to have on an acoustic guitar. Now, you don't have to start out with a Gibson. You can start out with different models that will be able to easy to play. What happens with electric guitar, the strings are lighter. So it's easier to form the chords that you want to learn in the very beginning, whether A, G, all the chords that are open chords that are down in this first part of the neck. When you first start learning, that's where you're going to go, and you're going to learn those chords before you get into what's considered the bar chords that go all the way up and down the neck. When you have a guitar that has light strings, and it's easy to press down the string onto the fret, it's much easier for you to learn, and it's much less likely that you're going to get discouraged, okay? It's a little bit extra expense, but after a while on the acoustic guitar, when I became 13, I went out and I got an SG Special, a Gibson SG Special. It was a guitar that Santana was using and Pete Townsend was using. A lot of guitarists that were coming out in those days, late 60s, early 70s, were playing that type of guitar. And that was really when my playing started taking off, and I really was able to, learn scales and learn how to jam with my friends and get in a band. I was in a band when I was 13, the trio. And that's the best way. Once you get your guitar, get some of the chords under your fingers, you get in with other people, and there's nothing like it. And your friends come over, and you have a blast. So that's what you need to figure out. And I'm here to help with any questions if you got. I want you to ask me what you should do and what your situation is, and we will help you pick out the best guitar so you can get started, and it won't be a tremendous expense. If you don't like it and you put it down, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. All you rock stars coming up, I'll see you next time.